I can't seem to undo it or even really stop. But clouds on the bridge and waves on the rock. I guess you had some stitches to come back on the block. And now these new impressions that are there for you to see. Oh, why these points of tension for the building to stand free? I asked a question and you call for loss. And is it right to mention that it's already ashes and rust? I tried out the signals and wrote them on a sheet. The problem is the answer when you've got hands for feet. And you can't feed your illusions with blisters and dodgy clubs. I can't seem to find the right end of the streets this month. And now these new impressions that are there for you to see. Oh, are these points of tension for the willing to stand free? I asked a question and you call for lust. And is it right to mention that it's already ashes and dust? Alright.
And we are live.
And we are live.
Welcome. Would you like to say the introduction and what we are doing today?
Didn't we have a live show 2 days ago? Is it becoming?
Actually, it was yesterday, I thought.
No, days ago.
No, yeah. 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah, it will record and people can watch it on their own time.
Yeah. We're on a roll. It's the holiday season, so...
Not much to do.
Yeah, laid back. So yeah, laid back. Let's lay back and relax and talk about the history of the Pulsar Modular plugin line. From the beginning to the last one we did, which is
P410 Joyride.
Right.
All right, welcome to episode 2 of The Red Button.
2?
4, sorry.
4.
I said 2.
The red button.
The Red Button. All right, episode 4 of The Red Button. What have we done?
Yeah, but
up
let's
till now,
start
from the beginning.
Yeah, but that means it's a story time.
Yes, but before that, I would like to address one thing about the Q Sahara.
But can we have first get the red button?
I don't know what to talk about. What?
Press the red button.
We don't have it anymore. We left
But
it.
we have the sound.
The explosion.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about is the Q series, our Q series. So people on Discord have been saying that it's too expensive to be an introductory plugin for others. And it's basically...
You mean after we raise the price?
After we raised the price, yes, they said it was too expensive, $79 right now. So the thing is, the Q series are not introductory products. It's not a cheap product. It's not a toy. It's not a
Limited edition.
limited product. It is just a quick product, meaning that it will...
Workflow.
The workflow is quicker, it's simpler, it's faster, the CPU usage is lower, the dials are less, not because we don't want to give out more features, but because it is sometimes the features that are extra are not needed to get the basics done. So the Q series is there for the professionals that want to get stuff done and move on to the next track, move on to the next part of the song, not have 20, 30 dials, having to put one, this, that, and they end up losing a whole hour because they don't know exactly what they want.
You see, when we started designing these stuff, look at Lunar Lander, how it became. Because I came from the concept that the sound engineer that wants to come and turn each parameter, this kind of stuff. But I forgot to address the artist. The artist is doing his music,
Yeah.
and many artists now do 80% of their music before they go for a mixing, or they might mix themselves. So they want something that has good presets, which we have not even addressed for 6 years. We had just preset list all on top of each other. Now we did the nesting folders. So the artist wants to go bass, for example. He chooses this one, this one, this one. Ah, I like it, and he moves on. He might have 1 or 2 dials to get, just the release a bit. But once we give him PSI, O2, this, that, this became like engineering field. So the design mentality changed from, I want to give all this power to the engineer, and now we're thinking, no, let's invest time and create a good preset management, drag and drop. You can even go to the browser base on Windows or Mac and create folders, move stuff around. When you go to your plugin, they will read them correctly. So you're not only limited to the preset management. So this preset management is gonna scale to all the different products.
Yeah.
It's gonna go next to Sahara.
Yeah.
And now I'm putting time. Usually time, I say, you know what, let the user do the presets. I gave them 5-6 presets.
Invest our time in another
And then I
plugin.
want to go to do another plugin. Now I'm putting enough time. For example, it's been 5-6 days working on Lunar Lander presets. So once we release next week the updated version of Lunar Lander, you're gonna really have some nice plates from the 60s, from the 70s, all these kind of stuff, all nicely presented to the user for the artist, not just for the nerdy sound engineer. So this is the direction we're gonna be going in the 2026.
Yeah, so easy workflow. So the Q series, we priced it at $49 originally. We said let's break into the $50 market.
Right.
Yeah, so we can maybe get more people, but we ended up seeing that even at $49, we didn't really have a big increase in
Actually, it's not
customers.
big increase. We thought we're gonna have 1,000 new users that buy the $49.
Correct.
It's a Pulsar modular product. They're gonna jump in. No, what happened is our base users, half of them, they decided they already have Igloo or this.
Correct.
That means this is not as good.
Yeah, they said because it is $49, this is just a cheaper, worse product,
Not
or
worse,
a
it's just limited. Crippled.
Yeah, crippled version of Igloo or Abyss. But in reality, it's not. It is. It took us time. It took us months. It took us effort
But you know why?
to get a good sound. Yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes it's hitting red. Is it okay?
that's fine.
The point is we were fresh from Igloo. I thought if we wait 3-4 months and address this one, we're gonna forget about it, forget about the momentum that we were in. So we went straight after Igloo to design Sahara. But the point is, even doing that, we should have put it sleeping for a couple of months. Doing Igloo, within 1 month, you're doing Sahara.
Yeah, that was also bad. Having two compressors at the same time, it was overshadowed by Igloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Sahara. We had some problems also. So we
With
had,
the AI
with the-
trailer,
yeah.
the whole conversation was
Now
about
the
AI.
only AI we use is Arab intelligence.
What's that?
We're Arabs. We're using our own intelligence. So the only AI we use now just Arab intelligence.
Yeah.
We learned. We're not really in the.
But we're not
yeah.
only Arab, we're also Turkish.
The company is Turkish.
No,
but
Masoud, Bawra.
the company, yeah,
The company, the guys,
the employees. But both of us are Lebanese.
employees. Masoud is partner also.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, we're a... all right, so basically...
So now that we're done with Q, it is not a cheaper plugin, not a limited plugin. It is a plugin that is professional, made for professionals to get stuff done and go on with the next track, go on with their next song as quick as possible. That's why it's called quick and not cheap.
yeah,
The quick
okay.
series.
And expect also in a week or two, we're going to have the preset management also streamlined to Sahara,
Yeah.
and with nice presets. We might also tweak a bit the engine, make it a bit better. I have some
Yeah, we're
small
gonna
tweaks.
do some small tweaks on it.
Okay, can we go for an intro?
Introduction. So story time now.
What do we have other than story time?
Tips and tricks, and you have Q&A. If anyone has questions, they can answer it. But we
Not
don't have
now.
too many
Let's
viewers
go
now.
for
Let's go for story. So
story time.
how
Press-
it all started.
Yeah.
All right. So story time.
So how did we start with Lunar Lander? Can you
How
open
did
for us
we
Lunar
start
Lander?
with Lunar Lander? Let's see. So Lunar Lander. All right, here you go. This is our screen with Lunar Lander open.
Scary, huh? we went for so many.
So look at all these dials. Instead of having all these dials, we ended up having like just one part, and that was Q Sahara.
Yeah.
But anyway,
But what we're gonna be doing is having nice presets, so they can start from the presets and tweak it a bit. This is the second version of Lunar Lander. I don't think you have on your computer the older version. Yeah. So we went, we rethought it and expanded on it and updated the code. So really nice. I don't think the full potential of Lunar Lander has been delivered to our users. So hopefully in the next version, we will have more information and nice presets. Next.
the next plugin. You don't want to talk about the history of it?
The history of it, it's basically was a part of a code inside the P900.
It was P900 code, all right.
Okay. So it was a P900 code just to do the reverb or delay of the synthesizer. So we took this out, and it was written in
C# or no,
Objective-C, which cannot translate to Windows. And we took it from there, and it took us probably a year to work on it and spin it off as a plugin. And this is the second iteration that have ducking, reverse ducking, gating, a lot of stuff. And it has a series and parallel, as if like guitar pedals stuff.
You're moving the table.
Oh.
So the GUI. The GUI was objectively the worst
Yeah, but once
in
we
the industry at that time.
we ended up using Max, and Max upgraded all our.
How was it
plugins.
originally? Who was doing the GUIs?
We had Orkun also.
We had somebody before that.
He used to work with industrial designs, and we took him into GUI computer design, and we ended up like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, get the right guy for the right job.
Yep.
Okay, so we finished from Lunar Lander.
And it didn't really make enough money. In all honesty, it didn't make money.
Yeah, because
It was our first product.
First product.
People didn't know us, and it was priced at $200 or something.
Yeah, crazy number.
Yeah, so this is number one. So when you try to make a boutique thing, nobody knows you, and
It's hard.
It's super hard. Who's gonna buy at $200 when they don't know who you are?
Yeah.
So after that, after Lunar Lander,
After that, I talked with. It's written in the user guide of the P915. It was called P914, and we did another update to it. Became 915. It is fixed filter bank, the Moog fixed filter bank. I met somebody on the. It was during Corona. Was it Corona?
no.
Before Corona? No. It was Corona.
Are you sure?
Now it's the 2025, man.
Yeah. I
Years.
just feel it's been like 2-3 years since
No,
Corona.
within 5 years, 6 years. So we started communicating, and he has a website. He collects all kinds of filter banks. So we worked together. He had like 11 or 7 different brands. And so again, it wasn't thinking in marketing. This is a specific thing. Filter bank are good for synthesizers because many synthesizers give you a full spectrum. So you needed to filter things out and peak some bands or cut some bands to create the flute, this and that kind of stuff from the synth. So we took 6-8 months until we nailed released it, and also so very limited sale. So by that time we were running out of money, and that's when we said let's do third product. And
If this doesn't work, we're gonna end up closing the company.
Yeah.
and selling shish kebab.
shish kebab was the second option. So we did what we did, the P
What did we do? We did P410
Climax.
Climax.
Yeah.
And first, it did not succeed. We still didn't have enough sales.
But remember the design of the GUI. I designed the GUI. It was, everybody was saying this is Microsoft Paint from the 80s or the 90s.
And people were saying, why Climax? Is this suggestive?
Yeah, some people say this is
This is an inappropriate
inappropriate.
name.
I cannot install this plugin. And then I told them there was a mount Climax where they
A mountain, yeah.
where they mined the molybdenum or whatever.
Some kind of ore or material.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
used in
then
a transformer. And that molybdenum something.
yeah, and
it's the
it's
atomic.
atomic number, I think it's called.
Yeah, 42.
It was 42, so that's what P410 came from.
Yeah. So yeah, it did well.
No, it did not do well in the beginning. If you wanna go into depth, it didn't do well in the beginning. However, well, like I think one day we found at least like $30,000 in sale really quickly. So we were like wondering what happened. All of a sudden, we just came in with a lot of money. So then we ended up finding out there was a YouTuber that did the review.
That was MDN. Mark
that was
Daniel.
MDN. Oh, I didn't.
Mark Daniel. He recommended it as one of his best 5 plugins, and the history.
We just ended up having good sales after that.
And we launched now newer product, and we started focusing, and things worked out. So yeah, we did the 3 plugins. What's next?
Let's see. Going back into live. So
Well, you didn't show them the. Can we show them?
This is Medusa.
Medusa. This is the new version. Became 9.15. Really nice. I hope to revisit it and do a deep dive on this one.
Yeah.
Next.
And next was P410.
Then this one. Now it's in version 6.0. You know, like I have so many plugins that are 10 years old. They've never been updated, but the companies still release new products. Our thought is always like we need to keep all our products updated. So I cannot accept that we have abandonware. So yeah, the latest version. Can you go back to P42? The latest version, we separated the Class A, Class AB. If you can see down there, show them the A. Yeah, so this is just Class AB, and then you're adding Class A. So it adds even more thickness. Really nice separation. When you take it out, it's better for mastering. It's cleaner. So we added many things. Can you click on the labels of low shelf? On the label, yeah, so it changes to a band. Same thing on the right side. And you can inverse it. So now it's doing cutting. It used to only do boosting, so now it's cutting. So yeah, every 6 months, a year, we find new things. We keep adding. All right, we're done with this one. And then we added the limiter to it. They didn't have limiter down there. Yeah, limiter, and then you have functions for limiting. Really nice limiter, brick wall limiter. All right, after P42.
After P410, let me try to remember. Abyss. Fun fact about Abyss.
Abyss.
Let's go back to main.
This was our first compressor.
Compressor, correct.
But again, instead of starting with a simple compressor, everything that I can think of in a compressor,
Yeah.
I put them all in. It took some time for people. Some people, after 2 years, they email me and say, now I know how to use Abyss correctly. So, yeah.
It takes a lot of time, which is why we make Q series for the people that don't want to spend months trying to really learn in depth what the plugin does, all these knobs, all these things.
But again, we needed folders and presets.
Yeah.
Presets really needed for artists. Okay, after should we talk Abyss?
Fun fact.
The fun fact, Abyss.
Abyss fun fact.
somebody.
we had its beta really long ago. Before, yeah.
I don't think it's a beta. It was a pre-release or something that, but even without sale. So it was
Yeah.
maybe beta, final beta, and we stayed 2 months and waited for everything to be. So it gave advantage for others to look at the stuff, how it behaves. So by the time we released it, within like 10 days, we had deep crap stuff.
We had the
Don't-
Acoustica making.
So
They made
anyway,
Tiger something, right?
yeah.
Yeah. But who cares in the end?
All right, so we're done with P11. What's next?
Other than that, it was. Who did we do after? We have way too many plugins. It's very hard to remember. I think it might be Magnum. Could it be? No, it was Siren. Now I remember Siren.
Siren.
I think Siren was the first to have Leap of Faith.
Oh, we did Leap of Faith here.
Yes.
Yeah, we introduced people to buy stuff without,
Without seeing the plugin.
because we were still in early development.
Yeah.
So yeah, they paid, but they took like 50% off. And but again, this is like not easy to use. Look, all our designs are really targeting nerds like me, and they want all these functions. In the 80s, I come from synth background, so as you can see, synthesizers have like 20, 50 knobs. So for me, knobs are, the more the knobs, the merrier. And that's a problem for people who don't want this, they just want the sound. So yeah, it's very powerful, but it takes, it's a steep learning curve. All right, next.
After that is very hard. What did we do after that? I think it was Magnum then.
But let me tell them something. The Siren can do very easily. There's a hardware called VOG, Voice of God. They use it for broadcaster that wants hello, very deep voice. So
I believe we have a preset for that.
Siren
We
can
made
do
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, we made a preset for it. Let's check.
I don't have folders.
Oh
See?
my God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But even this is not too many. V.
Oh, Vocal F.
No, I don't even have it. I didn't even design it.
Oh, I thought we
Okay.
did. Anyway,
Yeah, so yeah, our problem is we need to set up good presets for each product, and this is the target for 2026. Every product's gonna have the preset manager and really nice presets in different categories.
and then after P565, it must be Magnum.
Yeah,
It was Magnum. So another fun fact about Magnum. Magnum was originally called P410 Junior,
yeah.
and that was one of our biggest mistakes,
Why?
because we ended up having a lot of people saying, "Can I get 50% off? Can I get it for free if I have Climax already downloaded?" Which
Purchased.
purchased, which doesn't make sense because it's its own separate product. Yes, it was called P410 Junior, which was a mistake, and its GUI is kind of
Because we use the circuit of the transformer.
yeah.
But we took
But
it.
it's its own plugin in the end. It's not.
Yeah, so we changed the name.
Yeah, it's not a spin-off. It's not a worse version of it. It's its own plugin that.
It started with the intention of being a spin-off
Yeah.
at a reduced price, but as we worked, it just took me the direction that it wanted to take. And actually, I don't know, maybe P44 is selling as much as the P42. So, and I made them complement each other afterwards. For example, Brick Wall Limiter is in the P42. P44 has the clipper. And some people say really nice clipper that we delivered. I think you worked on the clipper.
I think
Because,
I did.
yeah, it was all distortion and this, and you were good at the high frequency. All right.
I think P44 is the first plugin that I came into the company. Before that, I was in school,
Yeah.
and then I.
How did we end up calling them oomph and poomph? Was it still from the idea of a junior thing?
No, I'm pretty sure Oomph and Poomph. It's its own. It's an actual word.
No,
I swear that.
no. I think oomph is a correct word, but pumph, I added it up. There's no pumph.
Oomph, the quality of being exciting, energetic.
Okay, but what about?
I don't know about that.
But what about pumph?
Is there anything called boom? No, there's no boom.
I told you.
There's like the Teletubbies.
I made it up.
Tinky Winky and Lala. So yeah. So that's when I came into the company with P44 Magnum. That's when I left school and came here.
Left school. You were doing remote schooling.
Yeah.
Watch out the
Not
table.
homeschooling.
All right.
Yeah. So
Next.
oomph, boom, sweet. What was sweet?
It's a combination of O2 and some EQing
Yeah.
and ActiveX.
Chemical X. I mean.
Chemical X.
Yeah, Chemical X from the Powerpuff Girls. So after P44 Magnum,
And by the way,
Yeah.
the Magnum name came one of the users on Gearspace. He suggested Magnum, and we used it. And another fun fact is that the trailer video for has like 100,000. Became a
really famous. I think it's the number one viewed video we have.
Yeah, it's crazy
The Magnum one.
how many we got. All right.
Why do you think? I think it's so crazy. If you never watched it, you should watch it. It's like a crazy fever dream kind of.
Yeah, I found from Lebanon, from the Ministry of Tourism, black and white, promoting Lebanon as a place for tourism. So we took it and we edited, and we made it.
Don't visit Lebanon for tourism.
And I used one of my song with Sharif.
Yeah, that song is made by my dad.
Yeah.
Called- What was it called? Batuni Surf. I think it should.
Was it?
Yeah, but
No. I forgot the name anyway.
Okay.
I think it's written maybe there.
Probably it's written maybe.
So yeah, we made a music group called CZ101. C for Sharif,
Sharif.
Z Ziyad, 101 as if like course 101 in the university. Okay, next.
Next up. After P44, I believe we did P440 Sweet Spot.
Man, that's crazy. I used to go walk on the beach. Why is it like a Japanese?
What?
Is it stretched or correct? Yeah.
Stretched.
No, man, my eyes. From the way I'm sitting.
Yeah. You're angled.
I thought it's stretched.
So anyway, P440 Magnum, a Sweet Spot.
This one, I used to walk on the beach on Konya Alte and think about ideas and come back. And it took a lot of time contemplating more than working on it. And we kept adding. Same thing, it wasn't abandoned. Can I show them some stuff that in a later time we did, which would be the...
I think these ones, they weren't there
No,
before.
you see inverse.
Yeah, inverse also.
Inverse, and then we added the
The spectrum analyzer.
spectrum analyzer, so you can show them the inverse, how it works by pushing some gain. And now inverse, why it's being cut.
I have no clue what inverse does.
It's inverting the proportional cube,
Yeah, the Q.
but you're not seeing it because this. So can you click and so that you can have a larger scale? And now try it. Tighten the Q if you like a bit.
Oh, this is because it's N plus. Sorry, I should probably go to minus.
Okay, so the inverse, we're talking on this one. You want to switch to mine?
Sure.
So proportional Q is basically so this is flat. This is a wide Q, and Q3, Q4, Q5, Q6, Q7, for example. So it becomes wide as you push the gain to tight. The inverse proportional, it starts small, but as it goes up, it widens up. So it gives a different sound. Don't complicate it. You can listen to it, push up a 2 dB and see, and then invert and see which one is better. Is it better tight and then it expands as you push up, or is it wide and it tightens up? So for mastering, really delicate stuff you can do on it. Also, we had lots of stuff like a mod of the circuit. We had hardware 1, 2, 3, 4 that does the crosstalk and some other stuff.
I think dark mode was on day one.
From the beginning, we did,
from
yeah.
the beginning.
But this is all taking time when you do double themes. Why are you doing this? We can have
Epilepsy.
Why are you
Yeah.
pressing so many?
Sorry.
So, yeah, we invested time. What version are we on with this one?
2.2,
3.2.
3.2.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Next plugin after P440, I think it was Fairuz.
Fairuz. No, that's when we did the work with collaboration with MDN. Because of the, when he announced my top 5 plugins, one of them is P42. I thought in the future I'm gonna contact him because it saved us from bankruptcy. Yeah, closing down, shutting down.
Which is literally bankruptcy.
But you see, I say bankruptcy that means you have to pay money and you don't have money, so you file bankruptcy. It's just shutting your doors. That means nobody owes you. You don't owe anybody. You just close your door. So I contacted Mark and I talked to him. You want to work on something together? He has his super nice sidecar, the API sidecar, and he said, let's do my sidecar. And also did really, really well. Up till now, it's still selling really well, the sidecar. It was good. We bundled it with the EQ, which is also based on the
P450.
On the EQ, on the API 550, 5000, 5500. All right. Afterwards, we went Siren.
What do you mean?
Not Siren. After this, we went Fairuz.
Yes, but let's talk about
this is the two dogs are the two different converters.
This is Atticus. Wait, yeah, Atticus, and this is Willy.
But some of them thought the small dog is a cat. They said dog and a cat.
They're very cute though.
In the user guide, he has pictures of them.
Yeah.
All right. And user guides, how many user guides we do? 3 user guides. We used to have like 6, 7, and I was paying for Chinese and Italian, but it's too much, especially when you do updates. Then you have to update all the manuals. I tried to go down to 3: German, English, and Japanese, which are
top,
the selling countries. Okay, next.
This is the first time we introduced the Hammer circuit.
Ah.
We later on added 2 more plugins, but Hammer was one of our first. This one was later added, same as the stepping and linear.
Let's go next.
Next one. After that was Fairuz. Here you go.
Basically,
this is our first plugin that is, instead of horizontal, it's more vertical.
Many people said that they didn't connect with Fairuz because of the look and because it's vertical and because of the 3 different behavior of the bands.
Yeah.
You can show them the regular band and then the Pultec style. Really, the one I love is in the middle one, the middle band.
This one?
I'm talking about the different band shapes.
About these ones. Right.
So can you show them?
Wow.
But you have to turn the other 2 off so that we can see only one. So we're seeing only one? Okay, so show them the 3 shapes that it can take the band.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. So this shape, it's not really showing that much.
Because you... Okay. You see how it pushed down and push up? but the regular one would be like that. So now this one pushed a bit down and then pushed up. And the nicer one is this one, very soft. So look, you go down. See, because here you have this one on. Now it's showing you. Let's turn things off and off. Okay, now, so we have the band going up and down, and you have the half one and the full one. So it pushes one down and one up.
So it has two bands in one.
Yeah, it's the Pultec does this behavior. So see how it pushed it down here? It's not straight up. And this one is even more exaggerated. Push down and push up. So it gives a different flavor, really nice. But the regular band is a proportional, similar to the API from the MDN 450, but I went with my tuning. So also it's a different flavor.
Yeah. I'm planning to change the GUI, add a different variation to the GUI of Fairuz, make it more horizontal, make it more user-friendly.
You mean switch it from vertical to a horizontal one?
Correct. Okay. But it's switchable. If people like the horizontal or if people like the vertical, they can switch between. And I'm going to change how the GUI looks. I believe it is a bit
So in 2026, we want to go back to our products and revisit
start
them.
updating more than
instead of just jumping to a
more
new plugin.
Yeah.
All right, next.
So next one. So after Fairuz, I think we went back and did another MDN product.
You have to watch out. We're shaking the table.
They're looking at the screen right now, so those are right. MDN tape, I believe we did.
Then it was the tape. Yeah.
Correct, tape.
This one did very well. Also.
Very well. Yep.
It's nice. We're putting a lot of features from our learning experience. So the tape delay from our experience from Lunar Lander, we were able to deliver such things. And the experience from our saturation, from the P410, from our compressor.
And the 445, we had to really take a lot of time to refine our comparison between the original, which was recorded, and our plugin. Because we had to emulate the original.
455?
Yeah, meaning...
Sidecar?
Yeah, sidecar. So it helped us a lot doing sidecar before this one.
Because
what's happening at least a whole year, I think.
Every year we do some stuff. We're learning from the others, so it's improving our coding and our quality.
So every year we're getting better and better.
But also when we learn something, we can go backward and update the backward to improve from what we learned from the new ones. But usually compatibility is important, so I don't want people to get messed up with their old projects. Okay, next.
After this comes Igloo. I like this version.
Dark mode.
Yep.
Do you see the stars twinkling?
Mm-hmm.
This one is based on the API 2500, but really I didn't want to do direct one-to-one emulation. I took it my style, my way, the way I heard it and went forward with it. Sometimes I feel hardware being limiting, but people like it, and that's why we're going to do the R series. All right.
So after this comes My Story. Q. The Q series came in after Igloo.
But we talked about the Sahara.
Yeah, but we talked about it.
So Q is...
So basically how it came to my mind. How did it come? I think we were in a pool just relaxing and ping-ponging ideas, a bunch of stuff. And how did it end up happening? I think I'm stumped. I think it just came in like that. I just had a...
I remember. You were telling me, like, why don't you look at it from your perspective, that you're a user, you were starting to do piano music.
I wouldn't touch these plugins because it's too confusing, too big.
You told me I want something simple that I can just use to compress something. I don't want all this kind of stuff. So you introduced the artist mind, not the engineer mind.
Yeah.
So that's where the Q series started.
Yeah, so that's when we said let's make a whole new line.
And we're gonna create multiple, and they're gonna end up being like a 500 series, and you can flip them because sometimes a compressor nice before the EQ. Sometimes you wanna do the EQ before the compressor. So this kind of stuff. I think, where is my 500 series? Stolen?
2500.
My 500 series. Ah, it's there. So we're gonna do the Q series. Shouldn't I have taken the camera and walked?
No, it's fine.
Take, show it. So we're gonna end up with a Q series like that. You can put Sahara and whatever other stuff that we're gonna create.
Which one is it? This Harrison?
No, no need. This is the Phoenix.
Which one was it?
Oh, this one.
The Harrison.
Yeah.
I thought Harrison was gonna be the R series.
I'm giving them example that this is gonna be the rack mount, and you're gonna be inserting your Q series, and then you can flip them.
Yep.
All right.
So this is what we're gonna be end up doing. Also, the Harrison, fun fact, is gonna be our R series. First
Is it
R
fun
series.
fact, or this is
Leaking.
so that others will
Leaking
do it
private
before we do it?
information. I think we're already 60-70% there, so I think we can beat them.
So yeah, the first R series is gonna be.
So the first R series is gonna be Harrison.
32C.
After that, I personally want to have like a voting system where people can vote, and whichever product wins, we're gonna buy it and try to emulate it as best as we can.
The R series.
The R series, yes.
All right.
I'm not sure how to do it because maybe a lot of people are gonna vote and gonna end up having too many things. So what I think we're gonna do is have like 5 options. Out of these 5 options,
will
whatever.
pick.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
So next one. After Igloo came in Q series. So as you can see, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 knobs. That's it. Instead of, let's say, Igloo. Yes, we have the easy mode, which definitely helped. However, as you can see, we have many more knobs.
Guys, once we're done, we're gonna do the Q&A. We will read your comments and suggestions, and we will answer them.
Yeah, this is second to last. So this Q series, basic
Simple.
stuff: attack, release, mix, input, output, and we don't have a threshold because the threshold is
It's fixed.
fixed.
You push
so you
into
have
it.
to push the input, and then if it's too loud, you decrease the output.
Next.
So now our last product in the line that still hasn't released is Zorba. Don't worry, this is absolutely not the GUI. So we're gonna definitely minimize it much more, but this is what we have basic.
It plays.
Yep.
I think you have an old
we
version
need to have-
on your computer.
Poly.
We're gonna have the lunar lander reverb plate built in or added to the synth.
Anyway,
Forget it.
so this is basically all
But
our
the
products.
synth, I was hoping we release it before Christmas. Now I'm questioning if it's.
I don't
possible.
think we can do it before Christmas.
I'll try.
The GUI is basically the
Now
last part.
we need the GUI.
Now we need the GUI. We finished basically
and then the
everything.
beta. But I think beta we can. People who bought it 2 years ago, they can become our beta also. So I will be sending it to the 100-something people who bought.
I expected the beta version.
Yeah.
Definitely not this version. This is older. We're
Yeah.
gonna
After
minimize
the
it and all
GUI.
that stuff. Yeah.
All right. Okay, if you want to go Q&A.
I think now it's time for Q&A.
Basically, we're done.
Yes.
Okay. We have
Q&A. We have 2 questions.
no same one. It's just explaining it more. Channel strip. So it's a
Can
one
you read
plug.
out the question?
They can read it themselves.
People after the video.
Ah,
after
they
the
cannot
live.
see it. Would really love a channel strip with low CPU that can be on 100 channels.
Wow. Why do you need 100 channels?
Like one guy wants $1 million. He wants 100 channels. He's mixing on 100.
All right.
How we can do that? Basically, so what he does, he has Fairuz
Oh, we're
going
shaking the table.
Fairuz going into Sahara, and then what? After a Sonomus and console to make a very nice channel and console. I don't know, probably it's the Neve something. Okay, so maybe this is would be P42 to make a very nice channel strip, but it definitely has an impact on CPU. Would love one plugin solution. I actually want to do a gate EQ compressor, yeah, and with the transformer. So yeah, it's a good idea. This would be just regular products. It's not an R series. It's not
It will be
a
Q series,
quick.
correct?
Really? Okay.
Everything in the channel strip is going to be Q series, I believe.
No, because Q series ultimately you might have a fully functioning gate system, filter system, this kind of thing, and then you flip them around. In a channel strip, it might work. Yeah, we can. All right. So yeah, good. Channel strip will do it. Yeah.
See?
Cool. So yeah,
Also, another way to get people to buy the Q series to entice them also.
yeah. This way they don't buy 3 products. And the nice thing is once they're in one product, you can do preset, and that preset will have these things. Once you have 3 plugins, you can do it depending on your DAW. But best if it's in one plugin, then it works nicely. So we're done with this. We have another question. I'm only missing Igloo and Sahara, but notice that Sahara has increased in price. Is this correct?
Yes, it has increased in price.
You have to watch the beginning of the video
No, I'll
we
say
talked
it.
about.
I'll say it again.
No, please.
All right, no, I'm not gonna say
It's there.
it. But anyway, now it's cheaper because before it was $49 with 0 discounts, even if you have loyalty or if it is Black Friday.
Not
However,
because you were not allowed to use your loyalty discount on it.
yeah,
And we said it's never gonna be on sale. So
never
it
gonna
will always be
it
49.
will always be fixed at $49.
It
But
doesn't work with the.
yeah, people like to see discount. There's fear of missing out, as last episode.
But also the thing is they are buying more stuff and their tier is increasing, but this price is staying the same.
Yeah.
And also it's complicating for us in the shopping system. We have now to see that this one is not there, it cannot be added, and then added, and it was too
So
much.
in the end, we increased it to $79. However, right now, since it's Black Friday, it is now cheaper if you have the highest tier.
If you have the highest tier, yeah. If you're at the 30%, now with the plus 10%,
However, what I'm
it's
thinking,
40%.
I don't know why, but I feel like maybe we might increase the discounts on only Q series products.
Now?
No, not now, but in the
Next year?
future.
Maybe.
For our
we'll see.
next sales, probably.
So yeah, it moved to 79, but 49 without discount, and you can never have a discount. That's our idea. I have no idea why we came with this idea.
Because already it is $50, where we usually have $200.
And we thought hundreds are gonna come and buy, if not
Yeah.
thousands.
Thousands.
So it did not work. So the 79, then you get your discount. You should be in the same ballpark. But remember, Sahara's gonna get an update, really nice one. Okay, thank you very much. I am the highest tier. Okay, so you're gonna get it less than 49.
Yeah, it's 43, I think, with the highest.
Yeah, you will save even
$43.
$6 more.
Yeah. You can demo it, see how
Seriously,
good it is.
Sahara is really good. I'm not like.
It's made to be quick.
But let me do some nice presets, and I just want to have a little bit more button and.
Yeah, we're gonna make it more like fatter at the bottom.
That
That sounded weird.
It's not fatter because sometimes the fatter they just. I always talk about one user said it, and I liked it very much. That many plugins, the low end feels like the neighbor next door. But he was working on the, I think, P455. And he said the bass feels like it is the neighbor downstairs. So you get this low end and the music here, which is reminiscence of the tape era. Once you went
Era.
into the era, yeah. Once you went into the digital domain, somehow this low end wasn't your neighbor downstairs. It became next door.
Yeah. So it'd be like boom, boom,
It's a,
boom. Yeah. And sometimes when it's too fat, it loses its integrity. It becomes like
it's not
floppy.
integrity. It's definition.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fuzzed out. And I noticed it even in Sahara, but I thought this is the sound of analog. It's a bit not detailed as he's playing the bass. And I noticed that I can get that low end and keep that definition.
So that's why I can be updating.
That is
in
going
the
to have a
future.
small thing, so it's not going to break the compatibility. It's just going to really sound 70s compressor, 60s compressor.
More questions?
Yeah, we're getting some questions because
Cues.
after this we're done for today.
Yeah.
I love P19. Yeah, seriously, P19, and I have the API. If I put them and compare them, ours does really good. Large collection of presets. You said I have to read it.
Yeah.
I love the P19 large collection of presets. It'd be great to have a series of your great ear-tuned presets-based plugins that do a set of comps, EQ based on a mixer like CLA. As I said, in 2026, we're going to put enough time instead of designing more products, revisiting our products,
Refining them.
refining them in basically
In every aspect, the GUI for Fairuz,
whatever
the sound,
it's
the
needed.
presets.
Yeah, for example, Fairuz, we're gonna have the horizontal.
GUI.
We're gonna have the preset management, and we're gonna create presets and put them in the right folders. We started it with P410. When you install it, it takes all your presets, the manufacturer presets, and put them in different folders. So we're gonna do it for each one, and you will see a big difference.
And for example, like Sahara, we're gonna update a little bit the sound, make it better.
Okay, I feel like Medusa is very slept on. You guys did an amazing job on that, and I don't think enough people know about it. Zeroing out the bands and starting from any given frequency is very powerful.
Yeah.
Correct. I think I did one YouTube video on it, but we need to do a deep dive. We need to have preset management and put them in different folders. But yeah, I think I did an example where, there was a flute in the track.
I saw it, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
You just zero them out and until you hear the of that thing, and then you blend it in. Really nice.
I don't know, I think maybe it's just too big again. People are intimidated when they see the plugin. Because look at this.
I don't think they
90%
tried it.
of the sales is coming from visual. Once they see the plugin, they see all these knobs, all these, if it's ugly, GUI, this and that, they're not going to even click on it to check it out. That's the thing. So I think the GUI could be a factor, or it's too big, so it's intimidating.
Or they don't know how to use it, and they don't want to have the time to read the user guide. So they dial a few things. If they don't see that they have to start from a zero out and start this and how it's done. So we need some
kind of automation, maybe? Something that will automatically do
what
it?
we need is a YouTube video, just deep dive in it and give example on drums, on flute, on saxophone. You have to show it to them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or make a Q series out of it. I'm just kidding.
But you know that the Medusa is, because now everybody's doing it's called the Motown EQ. It's a 7 fixed band EQ. So I think I can create a preset out of it. And Medusa is gonna have scales like the P410, so you can be able to move the fixed bands to give it more usability. Yeah, and Igloo, we had a easy mode, by the way.
Yeah.
I think after the easy mode, then we did the QC.
I think it was the other way around. I think because of the Q. I think we developed Q series before that.
No, we did Igloo and then we did Sahara.
No, but the
idea
was after we said let's make a Q series.
Step-by-step tutorials and tricks and tips. We used in our show, we have a tips and tricks.
Yeah, we have tips and tricks on our
So
podcast.
now I'm not gonna prepare. So for next one, we should do tips and tricks from each different product, things they don't know. I really wanna, because now I'm doing the lunar lander. Let me give you the idea without demonstrating it. You will see in lunar. Can you pull up lunar lander? So yeah, thanks for the idea on step-by-step
Lunar
tutorial
lander
and
with the
tips and tricks is really good. Yeah, some people wants all the knobs, so but they want to know exactly how to use them. Now, since we have now 9 people, who tells us what does the input knob here? What? No, give me the other way around. Reverb going to delay. Who tells us what this knob
Does.
does? Gets $10 e-wallet.
So whoever
Is it too little? $10?
so whoever tells us what this does,
To the sound or to the plate, because this is in the plate reverb.
so the description of what changes in the sound
Yeah.
will get $10, but they have to send us our email.
No.
their email
No,
and
we
stuff.
start with $20. After every 5-10 seconds, we lower this because again,
Alright,
we're researching the user guide.
that's fun.
So we're starting with $25. $25.
It's not an auction.
Anybody? Now it's $23. So let's see who's gonna get it.
Nobody's.
No, they're now checking what it
somebody's
does.
saying input level for
Of course,
the
it's an
reverb.
input. It says,
But
but
what does it
it do?
change to the
What does
sound?
it do to the sound?
Like, for example-
if you increase the input to the what he said, to the plate, to the reverb. Not it's to the plate. It's a plate reverb. So you're increasing the input to the plate. So what's happened? And if you lower the input, what's gonna happen? That's what we want to know.
Like, you want a description, like it will fatten the image or whatever.
Drives into the mix of the next FX. Are we still on it?
Here you go.
See, the thing is, that's why we need the tips and tricks.
Because people aren't.
How would they know? I don't even know if in the user guide I really explained it well. I have no idea. I have to check it out. Increase the wet signal into the dry. If I answer, I get $25.
You get 25 slaps.
Man, nobody knows. That means I failed. I failed to tell them.
Wait, somebody said more separation of the reverb. Is this true? I don't know.
Do we have any metal sheet here?
Metal sheet?
It's a metal sheet, the plate reverb.
We have a paper sheet.
Okay, so let's simulate this is our plate. No, I need paper, just the paper.
I'm gonna rip out a piece of paper for you.
No, here. Don't rip my paper. This is our plate reverb. Look what's gonna happen. Okay, so here we go.
Pull it up more. Yeah. This is the camera, by the way.
Yeah,
you can check.
so this is how it is. It's a big box with a plate in it.
So this is the
But
like
see-
one microphone, one speaker.
No, there will be a microphone here and a
And a speaker.
microphone. You're missing me. The speaker is here, and here's the microphone. Pick up
Oh,
microphone.
it changed a lot. If the microphone was here or the speaker is here, it
Yeah.
doesn't change.
So
Anyway,
once the speaker starts putting, that thing starts vibrating. So, see? But very slow. So it ripples up, and the pickup microphone will pick up that sound. The thing is, if you push input more, so it becomes louder. So what's happening when it gets louder?
the whole thing vibrates more, so there's gonna be more delay.
More delay.
Wait, so sorry.
Brighter sound.
Okay, I would have never known that.
Yeah, because the plate is metallic, so it will pick up more brightness. So if you have that reverb, right, on a snare, for example, but you want it brighter, that of that plate reverb.
Ah, I think
So-
I know an analogy. You know, whenever you take like a piece of aluminum and you move it, goes instead of
Yeah.
saying it goes getting
Yeah.
like.
And if you lower this, it's not gonna do the metallic, so it becomes darker. However, can we get back to the lunar lander?
Yeah.
If you feel that by pushing too much, the volume at the end became too high, you lower it. This is a clean lowering. Or if you want it dark, so it's not becoming too metallic inside the plate, so you increase that. Can you try to see if Shift will do compensation? Yeah.
Cool.
So you can compensate. But sometimes, just doing 1 dB, you don't need to compensate it. But you become a brighter metallic sound of the plate. So really it is behaving as a plate, not anything else.
So it looks like the true behavior of the
Yeah,
plate.
true behavior of a plate.
All right, let's see what anybody said.
Deposit $25 in my account.
Is there a preset?
Pure 140 plate.
Wait, can you read the question again?
Is there a
Out.
preset in Lunar Lander that is a pure 140 plate?
What does that mean, 140 plate?
It is a hardware plate that was called 140.
Was it like 140 centimeters long or something?
I don't know. I have to check the history. I don't think I did exactly this kind of thing, because also it depends how you tighten it and this and that. But in the next update, I already have done a few of those. So you will see clearly the names of the 140. Also different one. You're going to like the new update. This was called dark light knob. Basically, how much it becomes loud. And if you open the box and you listen, you can listen because it's pushing more, or you can lower the volume of that speaker. Driving distortion. It will distort. It's not distorting the speaker. It is louder volume. So the louder the volume, the more that plate will shake.
Yeah.
Most probably it's going to add some distortion of it, but the idea of it, the metallic nature of it will shine in that sound. So you will hear more brightness, more detailed things, but sometimes you want dark. So, but you want this 4 seconds or 4 seconds of reverb, but you want a dark reverb. I don't want it bright. So all I have to do is lower the input and then compensate with a clean output, so it will not vibrate the metallic nature of that plate. So this was tip and trick? Or we didn't press tip? We did not.
Who really cares, man?
Please press tip and trick.
I'm sorry, guys. Alright, that was tips and tricks with Z.
We did the tips and tricks, and then we gave you the
intro.
The intro. Okay, I think we're good to go.
What is the best way to get pure wet signal from Lunar Lander? Because when I go all wet, it doesn't seem to do what I expect.
Are you on an insert or are you on a return track?
Is it bad that I don't know what is return and insert track? What do you mean?
When you have a track,
Yeah.
you can insert it directly on the track and apply stuff, or you can put it on a return track or bus, and then you can send the signal into the bus. But that means this usually should be 100% wet, and then you send the signal to it and it returns, and then you blend how much you want in it. Confusing?
Yeah, pretty confusing. Let's see what he said. He says return.
Okay, open the,
Open Ableton.
yeah. So these are tracks, and these are return tracks.
Okay.
So you don't want to insert it directly. We want to insert it on a return track. So this is always clean, and then you send.
I don't have any song on it.
It doesn't. So this is the send. So I'm sending into it. Now it takes.
Remove the reverb.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. So now I'm here. Oh, I don't know. So let's open it. So now we're getting a signal from a track, from the send.
Ah, so you're doing like a mix into it. Sometimes it is
It's not mixing.
mixing for you. It's
No.
adding some
No.
and
It
leaving raw.
takes your signal while it's still playing. It takes that signal and send it to this reverb or this bus.
So what does this knob do? If it's maximum or just a bit?
More volume going into it.
Ah, so it's the dB.
Yeah.
dB level of it. All right.
So once it goes in, you have to understand, do you want both of them or not? If let's go with all the combination. Let's say you just want reverb. So you're using as so reverb, you have to do 100%. So now it's 100% reverb. Really, this is in this version, I'm going to be talking more about it. It's really nice to have this one on, but you leave it as 0% delay. So it goes into 100%, goes into that system, but it's at 0%. It will get the flavor of the BBD, yeah, because it's active, but giving you 0 out of it, and then it goes out. So this should give you 100% wet signal. If you go into a parallel, you need to have them both on, because in parallel mode, the signal is going to go to this one and another signal is going to go here. So if you turn it off, what's going to happen? It's going to take this and a dry signal doing nothing and then combining them. That's what the parallel. So it does each one and then combine. So if one of them is off, it's going to be a dry signal. So you cannot have the parallel unless you have both on.
No, if one of them is off, it will be 50% dry signal.
Why? Because it's parallel. So the dry came in here and the dry came in here. It processed through the reverb and this one is turned off. What's going to happen?
The plate reverb plus a raw is going to be mixed
Right,
together.
but that's what he's saying. He said, I'm not getting a full wet signal. So maybe he was doing like this.
Let's see.
So he needs to have them on. And don't do 100-100. Once in this 100-100, it has to be, because it's going pure delay and pure reverb, and then they blend together, and then you mix them into the signal. But if you go series, now it goes in here, right? And after this 100%, you might want to say, I want 100% for series. So 100% wet, and I want what, 11% delay. You follow? I confused you on this one.
A bit confusing. Like, why would I want 100% on this guy and just a little bit of that guy?
Because the signal is already now wet, 100% wet. So now you have a
It's already
reverberation.
now changed.
So this reverberation, can you switch now to camera? So now you have a full reverberation. But now it's what? Hitting the different walls. So you're getting these delays. You don't want 100% delay of a reverb. It just becomes washy. So you're adding these hitting stuff. Or the other way around, you have 100% delay, and then you add 10% reverb if you want. That's when you're in series. So you have to watch out. But if it is in parallel mode and return track, you want 100%, 100%, and then you blend it in.
You have to read the question out loud, please.
What's the best way to get okay? If I turn all 3 mix knobs up, it doesn't behave like other reverb delay. Not saying this is a problem. 3 mix knob. Can I see where it was the 3rd mix knob? So we have the mix from the reverb. So check out the icons here.
I talk about this one.
Yeah,
This is the
but
third.
check it out. It is dry. See, like evaporation. Maybe this is dry. Mixing it with the wet. And that icon is this icon here. You have to watch it. Here, it's telling you, you're going, see that icon? This is the reverb. How much reverb into the echo? That's the logo of the echo. Here, it is just the mix of the dry and wet. So even after all this thing, it's gonna be here. This is the wet signal. This is a different icon. So the wet signal versus the dry signal. How much of the dry signal you want after you combined all these. So it's super powerful, especially in insert track.
Read it out loud, please.
Would be great for the presets in the compressor plugins to develop further into an entire library plugin of VCA, FET, diode bridge, Varimu, compressor. My biggest struggle with P11. P11 can do all these with the PSI. For example, you move it down PSI near 0, you're getting the VCA. You move it up 7, 8, you're into the Varimu. I didn't want to go into the technical because as an artist or even as a mix engineer, I want that sound. So after a while, I started learning that I go to 0, 1 PSI. I'm getting these clean, punchy thing, the SSL type. I want this smooshy Varimu. I go 7, 8. But instead of creating different plugins, calling one Varimu, one this, one that, and if I want them in presets, I can call it FET and make sure it's in the 6 or 5, something like that. We will do that if it's needed to know the technicality when you're choosing the preset. I want an FET. So you go to the FET folder and we'll have some presets there. But once I know the behavior of the PSI, I just can move it. And sometimes the music, I don't care. I'm going to use a diode. It doesn't work like this. I put it and I push it, or from the beginning, I know I want it a clean, punchy, so I go low PSI. I want this mushy behavior. I go high PSI, above 5. Okay, so he's saying whatever he does, he's getting dry signal leaking in. Might be. I will test it out early next week. We'll check with Masood and verify, and we'll let you know, guys. You answered my question. Okay, cool.
It worked.
Should we? I really like this tips and tricks, but before we do a question, whoever knows it gets it $25.
What question? So when somebody asks a question,
Or like for example, I gave them a question. So from time to time, or actually every episode, we gonna challenge them in one of our plugins. Do you know what this does? And they get $25. If they don't know, I'll tell them, and I get $25.
Yeah, they pay us $25.
They pay us.
Yeah,
and that's nice. Whoever asked, and no, but he's asking because he doesn't know.
Because he doesn't know how he's gonna answer.
We're not gonna charge you guys. All right. So we're good to go. It was fun.
For people
episode.
that are watching after the live, tune in. Maybe you might win $20 if you answer Ziad's questions.
Now after they will read the
people after this live, meaning they will watch it. They'll say, okay, next time there's a live, I'm gonna tune in.
Okay. I thought they would answer the same question.
No, later on.
Okay.
For the next question.
Okay.
You might win $20.
So be like us. Don't press the red button.
Meaning don't quit.
Don't quit. But know when to quit. Is there any time where we knew it stinks, or that what we say, you're cooking and it's burned? You cannot save it anymore. So that's the time you press the red button. Did we have anything like this where we said, let's press the red button on that thing?
No, because it's so hard. It's a very thin line. It's not like, oh, I smell burning. You don't know when it's burning unless you pull it out of the oven. And by the time you yeah, man, because you are like brainwashed when you're in this. Because this is the thing, when we don't walk, when we don't
reflecting will tell us.
We will never know that the pot is burning. We will never know,
because slowly it's coming. It becomes like accustomed to it.
Yeah, when you're in the room and you smell stink, that's because you're outside the room. But when you're in the room for a long period of time, you don't smell it anymore. You get used to it.
But you see, like this. Gordon Ramsay, he goes to save the guy, but the guy doesn't know that his shop should be closed by that time, and he's saying like
the people are not liking my food.
This, but the problem is not his place. But you need somebody from outside to tell you to press the red button.
Kitchen nightmares, I think.
However, as you said, reflection, walking on the beach and checking things out, and
think of it as a different perspective. There's this thing called red team and blue team thinking, where one of them will think as strategic from their perspective, and the red team will think as they are the attackers. And they're going to start thinking of strategies, and they end up saying, oh, this is a good strategy. We need to fix our line of defense to not make the strategy work against our opponents.
Anyway, if we remember a project or something that we pressed the red button ahead of time before we really crashed, we will let you know, guys.
Yeah, so definitely you need to reflect. You can never know. Like, you cannot see yourself without a mirror. So you need to go look into the mirror.
All right. Till next time.
Let's see one more time. Is there any questions? Abyss needs an underwater GUI like Igloo, dark and light. Wow.
That's nice. I did one.
I'm planning on.
I did one with what was so funny. I don't know if it's there.
A diver with
a lantern underwater.
Yeah.
And all the dials were submarine dials and pressure valves.
It was like the old school turning system. Yeah. The dials.
But we never did that. we have.
So by the way, I'm planning on making a system where, because right now our skins are not dynamically being loaded. That means all the skins are loaded into the plugin, making the CPU usage more. So the more
not
skins,
also loading time, instead of being 1 second
Yeah.
to load when you insert it, it's taking 4
Yeah.
seconds, 5 seconds.
So now I'm trying to push to start making it dynamic, meaning
Dynamic
that
loading.
it will load it once you click, not the whole thing will load while it's not being used.
All right.
So hopefully in the near future, we're gonna have a lot more variations of the GUI. I think
All
it's
right.
an amazing,
Thank you guys,
amazing
everybody.
use case.
Yep.
Yep. Do what you love. If you love what you do, you don't feel like you're working.
Yeah. Till next time.
Thank you for tuning in to the Red Button.